Hey folks, today is February the 4th. It's currently 6:14 in the afternoon. We're going to look at doing our Promax Gold EA week number 27 update review. If you guys recall in the previous video, we had a lot of drawdown going into the weekend. So it'll be interesting to see if Promax was able to get that worked out for us. If you guys recall, last week we earned 0.76%. The week before that, 3.28%. And before that, 4.42%. All right. It is the moment of truth here. Let's go ahead and see if Promax was able to get us closed out in profit. All right, just based on what I'm seeing here, it definitely looks like we were able to. Overall, we are now up 119.55%. So let's see what we're looking like right now. All right, so as you guys can see, 9.87% this week. So it looks like Promax was definitely able to get us out of that drawdown. I know I've gotten emails from quite a few people that have stated, people that are trading live accounts, that they were able to close out their trades and end that drawdown in profit. And I've also gotten quite a few messages from people that ended up taking some pretty heavy losses with Promax. So it's going to be interesting when we get into the comments from last week's video. And as you guys can see, 76 comments. So we'll take a look at that momentarily here. All right, let's go ahead and see overall what we're up for the month of February. All right, for the month of February, we're now up 9.87%. We'll also, as always, take a look at some of the other accounts here and see how they're doing. All right, give me 1 second, folks. All right, sorry about that. I'm still getting over a cold, so I had to grab some water here. All right, let's go ahead now, jump into the VPS here. And I almost forgot one important thing. This was non-farm payroll week, so I definitely do not want to skip over that. You guys can see Friday, 8:30, non-farm employment change happens the first Friday of every month. And then, of course, we had other U.S. news. On Thursday, we had ISM Services PMI out of the U.S. On Wednesday, we had ADP non-farm employment change out of the U.S. On Tuesday, we had ISM Manufacturing PMI, and nothing on Monday. So let's go ahead now, jump into the VPS here. And as you can see, no trades open going into the weekend. And we should see some heavy losses followed by some heavy wins this week. First day of the week was the 31st. And as we can see here, we got started closing out trades on February the 1st. $405 loss, 386, 340, 271, 190, $124 loss. And this is all one group of trades that closed out. And then, of course, we have our winners that came in: 97, 251, 396, 595, 597, 591. So definitely happy to see that these trades were able to get closed out, or these groups were able to get closed out in a profit here. And after we closed out those heavy drawdown trades, we can see here things kind of got back to normal. And that was what, Thursday? All right, so as we can see here, on Thursday, we had a small little grouping of 3 trades, $46 loss, followed by a $6 win and a $130 win. And we had 4 trades here. Not a group of trades, but these are 4 single trades here, all closed out for $27.50, which gave us this phenomenal week. But like I said, I know this was tough for quite a few people here. We'll take a look at the vendor's account momentarily as well, and we will also take a look. Actually, let's go ahead now and check out Kieran's account first of all. And as we can see, 3.88%, $696. And he does have, looks like 3 trades open going into the weekend. And for January, 30.46%. So Kieran's account closed out January very nice. All right, February, 3.88%. So Kieran's doing extremely well here. All right, let's check out Kelvin's account. And what date was this? January the 25th. So it looks like this week, this account was down 2.16%. Overall, still up. And let me see if I can see any open orders. All right, it doesn't look like he has any trades open going into the weekend from what I'm seeing here. All right, so down 2.16% to start out February. And hopefully next week he'll be able to get that 2.16% back here. Definitely overall still in profit. As we can see up here, 23.86%. Let's check out Khalid's account here. All right, so Khalid did 3.91% this week. And as you can see for the month of February, 3.65%. Very nice indeed. And we can check out the vendor's account. And this is one here, and this is his second account. I believe both of them are updating. All right, so as we can see here, the vendor's smaller account, this one's up, or this one has a balance of $2,129. It earned 1.17%, $24 in this account. Slow and steady on this one. And the larger account, you can see it's overall up 89.56%. This is a $179,000 account. This week it actually earned 8.05% or $13,369. So the vendor did have quite a bit of drawdown going into the weekend last week. And I remember we can see here he did, or a portion of those trades did close as losing trades here. And you can see in January, 6.22% losing trade, or excuse me, he lost 6.22% in January, currently up 2.09% in February. So I'm definitely happy to see that the trades that he still had open, they were able to get closed out for a profit here. All right, so it went from 75% to 89.56%. So I'm sure he'll definitely most likely make some new higher highs here. All right, let's go ahead now. Got that out the way. Let's go ahead, refresh the page here. All right, let's see how things went this week. All right, I ended this week. This is 2 hours ago. I ended the week with a 7.2% and currently no open trades. After last week basket of trades closed out, I reduced my starting lot size. I'm now doing 0.01 per $1,500 in the account. That might be a smart move. Definitely might be a smart move. All right, I'm aware this will reduce my return, but will also lower my risk. When I saw my account with a large drawdown last week, the number got to me. All right, I would like to contact Kieran and ask for his settings. Definitely no lucky. He has set up this EA to trade with the trend rather than like everyone else's trades against the trend. Interesting. All right. I'm not sure if Kieran's account is set up necessarily to trade with the trend. I'm not sure. I can reach out to him and see, but there have been just situations. He's not the only one where it happened in that way, where instead of being in buy trades, he was in sell trades. There are a few people that are also using Victor settings. It just so happened that they happen to be taking short trades. I'm pretty sure Kieran is using Victor settings as well. And I can double check that. We can ask him here. You know, if you don't mind, definitely let us know in the comments. I'm just scrolling down real quick here to see if he has said anything here. Definitely not. But yeah, if you are watching this video, Kieran, definitely let us know if you have changed your settings or anything like that. I'm pretty sure you're using Victor settings, but a lot of people, I'm guessing, want to know. All right, 2.69% for me this week with 2 open trades. This was 6 days ago, so this was last week. All right, my drawdown reached 14.9% this week. I would personally kill all trades at 20%. I'm not comfortable going negative more than that. Another thing I noticed is that the EA has often almost reached take profit, not closed because of the spread, and then reversed. I know one thing that Victor has done. He has, what is it called? Another set of settings where it's basically uses or turns on the trailing stop. So that's something else you might want to look at doing as well, turning on the trailing stop here. All right, man, this is exactly what happened this week. I manually closed out 7 trades for a small profit just before it reversed and would have put me in a large drawdown. If you're liking what you see on the chart, sometimes it's good to just close all the trades. All right, mine hit 30% stop loss. All right, thank you for sharing the updates. As always, I noticed that all the EAs from this vendor can explode sooner or later. Equity protector is definitely needed. Also, the two traders who are following the trend did better than the vendor himself. By the way, even Swing VIP blue accounts early 2020. I bought 3 EAs from this vendor and I'm running none. All right, the issue with the vendor is that the EAs have accurate entries more than 80% of the time, but one false entry becomes a snowball. I salute who made money in gold with Promax. Bless their settings. The ability to limit the amount of trades helps here. 10 trades one way would pretty much be the max. All right, still, even if you limit the number of trades, drawdown against the trend won't stop, but will definitely slow down. All right, so lots of people have ideas of how to, I guess, improve the settings on the EA. All right, message. All right, I genuinely appreciate. All right, so it looks like this period we kind of got hit with some bots here, so I'll have to go through and erase some of these comments here. All right, yes, I also got the same drawdown, but it was closed with profit after 5 orders open. Hope next week all floating loss will be closed out. All right, definitely let me know in the comments if you were able to get your drawdown closed out this week. Like I said earlier, some people were able to and some people got hit with that big stop outs. All right, Tommy says, yes, would be nice to know what settings Kieran is using. Pretty sure he's using Victor settings, like I said. All right, I believe from December last year, there are 2 cycles. These 2 cycles are against each other. That's why I have sell trades and you have buy trades. All right, by the way, I mentioned that in your video 2 weeks ago on YouTube, again, deleted it. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with YouTube. If you check the vendor's 100K account, you'll find that on 26/1, he reduced his lot size by 90%. Normally, for his account, the starting lot size is 1.9, but on the 26th, he changed it to 0.19. All right. I made a comment above. Are your settings for the EA similar to Kieran's? As far as I know, we're all using Victor settings, and I'm personally using it. As I mentioned above, now there are 2 cycles. Last week, I was in drawdown. The EA opened sell trades while the price trending up. It's only the luck that I'm not in drawdown this week. All right, so therefore, like me, you're using the high trend scalping, low drawdown version 5 set. Just thought you might have made buy order false in the settings. I don't remember the exact set file, but I'm using Victor's settings. Like I said, guys, I'm pretty sure Kieran is using Victor's settings. As Khalid just explained here with the cycles, Kieran might have just got in on a different cycle, and he happened to have taken sell trades. What is it? These 2 cycles are against each other. That's why I have sell trades and you have buy. All right, that's kind of what I believe happened, what he explained here. All right, hi all. Unfortunately, I was stopped out, and as always, would have now been only a few pips shy of closing all trades in profit. It opened a buy at 1847.71 and carried on with buys till 1788.67, where it closed all 11 trades. This was 41.70% drawdown. Hindsight, I should have maybe let the EA open more trades. I had restricted to 10, I believe, but usually this EA recovers well. The market does what the market wants. Unfortunately, when it keeps going the wrong way, nerves set in. I'm still using the EA, but using a set lot size a few lots lower than my now depleted equity. Would also like to see Kieran's settings. I'm using the one provided by Larry. Yeah, Kieran's settings, he's still using Victor's settings. All right, Victor settings blew his account, so I think it might be time to rethink this. All right, it would take a lot to blow your account unless you're using too high of lot sizes. Most of the people I talked to, they lost, 30 to 40% of their account. So I'll just put that out there. All right. But I have tested a few settings on Strategy Tester, but the one the vendor is using is one of the worst. Doesn't lose much, but something is not right. This is why you need to forward test with the broker you are using. As I said, I have just lowered my lots again, so I can just sit in the trade until it recovers. It would be good if it followed the trend more rather than trying to recover. The win rate is high, but this is not a true representation, as not losing is not strictly winning. All right, let's see what Tommy said to that. Hi, Michael. Thanks for the reply. I was using Victor's settings with a global stop loss of 30%, which it hit. With Victor's settings, just another 30 pips drops and the account would have blown. Victor's own account also blew. If you have a good safer set file, I'm sure there will be plenty on here interested. Yes, indeed. All right, drawdown on mine was around 25%. All right, here's Victor here. My 5K demo was blown once gold reached its lowest point. Let's see what people had to say here. That's bad news if we're all using your settings 100%. I actually had a trade with the trend and gained 50%. All right, not sure that's possible with the available settings or even my own settings. How did that happen? I had 10 sell trades open, then the market tipped and tanked, and all of my 10 sells went into massive profit. And my trailing take profit and stop loss kept me from taking profit when at 7 a.m. I sold all of it at 1783 for a gain of $469 on a $1,000 account. All right, I did manually sell because I figured I was at market bottom, and it happened. It was a win. All right, very lucky the EA put in those sell trades instead. Glad you intervened at the end. Congrats. All right, you should give Promax one more shot, but you need to find settings that allow for 10% loss dip and go before rebound. It's a great EA, but I would just continue to trade manually. It's more dependable. All right, so this is let's keep on going. Like I said, we got a lot of comments this period. I'm down 17% as well, but luckily did not have so many position open as you, even though I have the exact same settings. Can Kelvin post his settings by any chance? Kelvin, I'm actually running, there it is. I'm actually running Victor's settings as well. I'm the only, with the only change being making the U offset parameter to 2 based on correcting my broker's time zone. For lot sizes, I'm just fortunate that my trades opened 0.02 and didn't increase that much. All right, so like I said, guys, Kelvin is actually using Victor's settings. It just so happened that the EA put in sell trades with his. Interesting. Thank you for sharing. My settings are exactly like yours. Victor set plus the offset. I had quite high lot sizes, but luckily not even close to liquidations. I now closed all 9 trades manually with a 3% drawdown. And of course, 10 minutes after I closed with 3% drawdown, price went up another $5, and I would probably have had 6 to 10% profit. All right, Kelvin, I went and manually lowered the take profit price of my open trades, thinking it would take a long time for gold to return to previous highs. I took about a 5% loss in doing so, but still better than getting stopped out last week with a week down 50% plus. Congrats to Lair and others who came out of this big market swing with profit. All right, I'm still struggling to input your settings. EA just wouldn't let me be great, and the vendor is no help. Same here, it just seems to stop itself. Yeah, like I've said before, guys, if the EA does stop itself, you're going to have to just either refresh the chart, or you're going to want to remove it and add it again. It is frustrating. It happens for me once every month or so. I'll get that to happen. So it's just one of the things we have to deal with here. I'm still struggling to input my settings. I'm not sure what issue you're having as far as inputting the settings. EA just wouldn't let me be great, and the vendor is no help. All right. Yeah, definitely send me an email on that one and let me know specifically what issue you're having, and I can and try to help with that. All right. Oh my gosh, dude, I just logged into my YouTube account and you're still reviewing EAs. Have you found one yet that pays the bills in real life? I will say that we do have one Agimat that we've been using now for almost a year. I'm not sure if you saw me or got started viewing me when I was testing that, but it's definitely been doing extremely well for a very long period of time. My account hasn't yet hit the $10,000 mark, which is where I plan to start taking profits, but it's getting very close. So if you haven't yet, make sure you check out that Agimat video. Anyway, I don't want to go too much into that in the Promax video. And it looks like we have more scam comments here. Miss Olivia is legit. I don't want to go into that. And I'm not even going to click on that as well, because I'm sure it's just a bunch of similarly scam comments trying to get people to ask questions so that they can send you somewhere. So I will go through and erase a few of these comments here. It looks like that's one that needs to be removed, and pretty sure there were a few more up here somewhere. Yep, that need to be removed. So hopefully I'll get those taken care of here. Like I said, guys, this was a definitely a tough week, or last week was a tough week for Promax, and some people were able to get out of it with profits, and some people got hit with a 30 or 40% loss. So it just kind of depends on what the EA did for you, and this is definitely a good idea. Now doing 0.01 lot size per $1,500 in the account. So that is definitely something that is worth looking into for the people that are still going on with Promax here. All right, so if you guys have any questions whatsoever, I know this video is running long. If you guys take the time to post a comment here, I want to make sure I give you guys your time in the video. All right, so if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll make sure I try to get those answered for you. And if you want to test out for Promax for yourself with any of the settings that we have been using, just let me know, and I'll try to get either Victor settings for you, or if you guys have settings that you've personally been using that you want to share with everybody else, send them my way, and I'll definitely maybe start testing them as well and see how they do and share them with the community. If you guys want to test the EA, you guys also want to support the channel, make sure you use the link below. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on the next Promax update. Take care, folks.